Where there's a camera, there's a way. Because besides creating and preserving amazing memories, cameras will always grab the most unbelievable sights. Nauseating and hideous moments, incredible creatures with horrendous features. Get ready to cling to each of these moments, which, if were not caught on camera, no one would have ever believed. Strange creature on road. This unknown creature was roaming on the road while the girl was heading towards her destination. She saw this unidentified type of four-legged animal, which can't be clearly named, as it had resemblance with both pigs and dogs. But hold on, what could this mysteriously scary-looking animal be? We're curious too. There were various different conflicting thoughts from people, like it could be a mutated creature, the result of a wrong experimentation, a skinwalker, or even a malnourished breed of pig. So, this is what happens when you play with Mother Nature. Devastating, horrifying results. Teleporting dog. It turns out teleportation isn't restricted to humans only, as some animals have also been caught beaming themselves around. A few years back in Chile, a guy set up a camera to record two fast-running cars racing on the motorway. But as the cars flew by, a dog emerged out of nowhere and started walking on the road. This clip sparked the imagination of netizens, as if it was in the middle of the road. It's incredible that both cars managed to avoid it. So how did this animal manage to come out of thin air? Could it be a canine expert in teleportation? Or should we just blame Photoshop for this? Because even restarting the video doesn't seem to help. Let me know what you guys think. Bear chasing a man. This one might be the most terrifying clip, as it shows a bear chasing a man up a tree. This horrific clip was captured a few years back in Russia, when one of the hikers was found ascending a long tree, and a huge grizzly bear was seen making its way up to the guy. It's a common and deadly myth that if you're being chased by one of these apex predators, you're supposed to climb a tree. But doing this can be a death sentence.
Bears can't climb trees.
Of course I can!
As grizzly bears are experts at climbing and can easily tear you up. But thankfully, this guy with a bear was spotted and timely rescued. Jammed dog. This clip will surely give you chills. Dogs are good fellas, but what about a jammed dog? I bet you might never heard of this. But yes, this guy freaked out in horror when he saw his dog immovable and in a statue condition. It looked so unnatural and disturbing. But after observing this behavior, he gathered the courage to touch the dog to check what actually happened to it. And it came back to life when he touched it. It is totally unclarified what happened to the dog, but some assumptions are made that maybe it had a seizure, it was daydreaming, had a mini stroke, or it was a glitch in the Matrix. In any of the options, he must have seen the vet for this unusual behavior. If I ever came across something like that, I think I'd be running away faster than Sonic. Strange breathing tunnel. Breathing is a beautiful phenomenon without which nobody can imagine his life to be normal. But this video may leave you breathless, as it's not about the breathing of living organisms. Now you all must be wondering if non-living things breathe too. Well, in that case, let's see this. This was a truly terrifying, breathtaking event that occurred in a strange tunnel in Colombia. It is said that the horrible voice and collapsing movement is due to his presence under a dam construction, whereby heavy river water flows, which builds pressure against the floor of the tunnel. Or it could also be due to certain factors like fluctuations in temperature, pressure, and humidity that made the tunnel dance aggressively. Flying jet with excavator. They say never let your inner child die, and this pilot turns it into reality. The Florida man did not limit his dreams and enjoyed a memorable flight in a big toy. An old scrap plane was going to be demolished, so a pilot decided to take the last ride using an excavator. The funny spinning is a rare flight to witness, which proves that age is just a number. Little wishes beyond the understanding of a mature person. Absolutely incredible! Mysterious white foam. This clip from China offers you a free car wash. Do you not understand? Look at this white mysterious foam that is spewing out from sewage pipes in Xi'an, China's streets in 2019. It covered more than 200 meters of a street, and even workers failed to wash it away with water as it continued to come back again. Firstly, residents thought it was due to some washing liquid leakage, but then they concluded it was an industrial chemical, as soap doesn't form so much foam like that. Furthermore, it was also said that it could be due to an agent used by a concrete company in the area. Anyway, the roads were then completely cleaned up, but netizens said that it smelled bad after that also. Haunted tractor. Recently, a video posted on a YouTube channel has suddenly gone viral as it claims to show a haunted tractor. This four-wheel giant vehicle got the attention of farmers after it knocked out its driver and moved toward the crops. Without being operated by anyone, the tractor could be seen running crazily across the lush green fields, with a group of shocked people rushing to control the heavy machinery that already had destroyed half of their crops. Although a guy was able to take charge of the tractor, it is still unknown who was driving that tractor, as rumors are coming around that the tractor was haunted. Do you guys also believe the same? Ghostly tornado. This is what a tornado looks like in the beginning. This spectacular swirl was caught on camera in 2021 in Brazil, when a waterspout was building itself into a fierceful tornado. A soot whirl turning to form a ghostly tornado gives you chills that occurred in Amazon summer. It is proof that Mother Nature could be beautiful and scary at the moment. Tornadoes exhibit tremendous power to turn a normal, beautiful day into horrifying chaos. Utterly terrifying. Kung Fu Bear. After this clip, the circus man will definitely collaborate with this incredibly skillful animal. Don't believe me? See this. As we know, bears exhibit playful behaviors. This bear showed some kung fu performance with sticks in a Japanese zoo. He concentrated on his technique and spun the stick powerfully around, as he'd been practicing this for a long time. Don't you think that this bear has more ninja skills than most humans? Truly unreal. Similarly, we got another video showing playful behavior of bears. Play behaviors serve a prominent purpose to enhance different skills in them. In this video, the bear can be seen playing with a belt and just being happy in his own world. Hilarious yet brilliant performances. Motionless bird floating. Well, sleeping in midair isn't that bad. But wait, how can a bird be in the air in a frozen position without anything supporting it, like a wire or anything else? This clip will leave you scratching your head. Was that bird dead or even alive? What is the science behind this? Yeah, it's that friggin' weird. Well, this mysterious clip was caught recently in Surrey in February 2023. It left everybody clueless after watching a bird floating in the air. Even though some scientists and observers proposed their possible situations of the incident, calling it paranormal activity, one of them even went to investigate it, but it was gone by then. Well, anyway, this motionless blackbird is still a mystery to many of us. Bat attack. Jamming is fun, but this will make you think twice before jamming in a forest area. A group of friends can be seen enjoying camping and playing music here. Everything's going great till they meet a deadly partner to join them. While they were camping near Oregon, the guitarist was attacked by a rabid bat, and according to him, it bit him on the neck.
It's a bat!
We feel bad for him and hope for his well-being, as bats can bite badly and carry several diseases, including rabies, which is a serious one. So, one should seek medical attention as soon as possible if one gets attacked in a wild area. Man stuck between buildings. Floating in midair just like a bird, this guy was spotted some 5 years back in Japan. With his hands flapping just like wings, the man was found levitating several feet above the ground in front of astonished citizens. At first, people thought he was using some supernatural powers, but after taking a closer look, he was found hanging with the cables between the two tall buildings, acting oddly to gain public attention. Some speculated him to be distressed, while others claimed he didn't want to pay his bills. Thankfully, before things took a worse turn, the guy was rescued by police and was moved to a rehabilitation center. Woman escaped a crash. While driving smoothly towards his destination, a driver slowed down his car's speed to let an elderly lady cross the road full of vehicles. The lady seemed to be in a hurry, as she could be seen running to reach the other end. But before she could manage to pass across, she accidentally came in front of a fast-running van that almost hit her, bringing her down on the road, causing many drivers to slam on the brakes. At first, people thought she did it on purpose. However, the lady said that she was getting late from her job. Well, whatever the reason was, it was a lucky day for her, as she didn't get serious injuries and was timely rescued. Headless humans. This short yet utterly bizarre clip was captured a few years back in New Orleans when a lady was dragging her baby stroller on a roadside. She realized her infant suddenly started weeping. Before she stopped to check out the reason, she noticed a weird man walking on the same side. Without a head on his shoulders, he was found marching normally. But since the video suddenly ended, we don't have many details about that headless man. However, many people have claimed to witness a headless person on the same road, but every time he suddenly disappears without leaving any clues behind. Another guy from Bangalore has claimed to spot a mysterious headless humanoid. This time, a lady with her head missing was found walking in the middle of the night. Although the authenticity of this clip was challenged, many people have claimed to watch this scary lady who used to wander on streets at night and attack people approaching her. Guardian angel. Every time people deny the presence of an angel, an unforeseen force emerges to prove its existence, thanks to the camera that always manages to capture such moments. Here we have a short clip that opens with an elderly person helping his grandson to move the scooter. Suddenly, a mysterious object with the speed of light entered the frame, pushing them away from the view, saving both humans from the heavy rocks that fell exactly on the point the kid and his grandfather were standing at a few seconds ago. Due to the high speed, it's difficult to tell what exactly the figure could be. However, it's speculated that they were protected by a guardian angel. Possessed carts. This freakish moment was captured by a man in Florida in a supermarket parking lot when he noticed a freely rolling shopping cart that passed right in front of him and hit another car. Then, after that one, more and more carts started emerging into the view and moving freely all around, striking the cars. This dramatic scene literally looks as if an entire army of possessed carts have attacked the vehicles, as no one could be seen pushing those crazy trolleys. Even one of the carts suddenly ran towards the guy filming and collided with his car. Many claimed they were pushed by strong winds, but the trees in the background could be seen standing still. So, were those carts actually possessed, or is someone just playing a little trick? Any guesses, guys? Car collided by invisible force. Even though this clip is too short, these few seconds will make you watch this clip again and again until you reach a convincing conclusion. This CCTV footage opens with a car running and suddenly bumping into an invisible object. Let's rewind the clip. Even after watching it again, I'm still confused about the unseeable thing, but it must be some heavy and strong thing, as it almost destroyed the car's bonnet. Some believe it was photoshopped, while others claimed that it actually collided with some invisible force. What do you guys think of it? Bouncing manhole cover. Either this cover is possessed, or an underground sinister activity is on its way. This rare video of a manhole bouncing out of its holder was captured almost 2 years back in Colorado. The heavy metallic lid grabbed the attention of citizens after it was observed levitating into the air, leaving people curious about this bizarre dancing iron slab. Although air pressure was thought to help it drift, still many suggested that this manhole was under some influence and required an exorcism. Now watch this clip from China, where a manhole was seen exploding forcefully. This horrific incident occurred a few months back when people walking to their routine work were stunned after a sewer blew up, sending its cover several feet into the sky. At first, it was not clear how it exploded, but upon investigation, a teenager was found to be the culprit, as he was seen putting an active firecracker near the manhole, which caused the gas to ignite and resulted in a terrific explosion, sending the cover on the 6th-story rooftop. Unknown flying object. Last month in the USA, people claimed to witness some mysterious lights in the sky that, according to them, emerged out of nowhere and hovered for about 10 minutes. According to them, the lights were part of an unknown flying triangular-shaped aircraft that was spotted flying over a military base in the United States. The presence of these mystifying objects has created havoc, as many have claimed it to be some sort of extraterrestrial invasion, or possibly a UFO sighting. Even after so many investigations, experts are unable to provide any satisfactory explanation, as the triangular craft was not seen again. Mysterious orb. Here's another mind-boggling clip that shows a mystifying orb-like object moving across the sky, defying the laws of gravity. And behind the odd flying object were 2 fighter jets that were seen chasing it at high speed. This uncanny moment was captured in England at the start of this year, and many are speculating it was definitely some object from outer space. Strangely, defense officials are also not sure about this object and are still investigating to find the origin of that mysterious orb. Wandering sphere. Now watch out for this guy walking to cross the road, but suddenly stop to avoid a hit. And here it comes from the left side. A multicolored giant inflatable ball rolling down the road and causing everyone on the road to stand still. Moving down the streets, it literally looks like an odd object from some other planet. But if we take a closer look, a man could be seen inside the massive ball that almost knocked down the other guy crossing the road, but fortunately missed him. What looks like a human hamster is actually a Zorb that was frequently used by Russians in the past few years. But due to some horrible incidents caused by its use, Zorb rides were strictly banned by the government. Flying sofa. As now you've watched different objects hovering above the ground or flying in the sky, let me show you another bizarre thing. This puzzling piece of footage was captured a few days back in Turkey when a strong storm hit the city of Ankara. A guy, while filming the stormy weather, suddenly spotted a huge object flying swiftly across the sky. This was actually a sofa that was lifted up by powerful winds from the balcony of a 35-story apartment building, and after floating into the air, it disappeared among the neighboring buildings. Fortunately, no one was hurt, and the sofa was later recovered from a nearby garden. Grim Reaper. King Charles and Queen Camilla's coronation may be over, but there was one moment from the ceremony that caught people's attention and is still under discussion: the appearance of a mysterious dark figure. During the ceremony, the guests at the royal palace spotted a hooded figure in all black that was seen walking across the aisle holding a long stick. Since the clip was shared, it has given rise to an online debate with a stream of netizens calling it Grim Reaper, or even some claiming it to be an angel of death. Still, people are not sure about the spooky guest and are associating it with some bad omen. Man riding bike on a river. Most of you have seen Dynamo, a person who is often seen walking on the water surface. But recently, a bike rider from India has grabbed the attention of netizens as he was filmed biking on the river's surface. The adventurous rider could be seen descending down the plank and then into the river. After skillfully crossing the river by riding on his bike, he successfully managed to scale the other platform. His viral video sparked a flurry of reactions online, with many users expressing their amazement by calling it a publicity stunt, or just an optical illusion. However, some people think he might be a magician who, despite the water being knee-deep, was navigating his way across the river on a bike. Dog destroyed a car. Moments like this are more than enough to refresh the fear of going outside at night. 3 years back in Turkey, 2 dogs were captured destroying a car at midnight, pulling off the bumper with their strong jaws and paws. The ferocious canines might have been searching for a cat, which was hiding somewhere in the car. However, after destroying the car's front completely when no cat was found, they left it and went away. Thanks to the camera that was able to capture those culprits. Otherwise, its owner had to search for a long time for the guy responsible for his car's destruction. Turkeys going around. Be ready to unfold this mesmerizing beauty of nature. Are these cute social creatures playing a game, circling for a specific purpose? Or do they have a secret behind these actions? Let's find out. This clip shows turkeys playing round and round, or just randomly following each other around a tree. We think they're trying to capture each other. Reportedly, it is also being said that they are continuously following and maybe trying to peck each other. Nobody knows the reality, yet this satisfying clip shows an endless walk around the tree. It is truly a lovely visual to witness. Now that's what I call a turkey carousel. Squirrel frozen in time. What made that squirrel freeze? Was that an alarm or poisoned food given by a human, after which she did not even move? So it was 2020 when this clip was captured in Russia. A man walking in the woods fed a squirrel with nuts. While she was truly enjoying her food, she suddenly paused, holding her breath. When the guy noticed that it wasn't taking nuts, he himself tried to put it near, but to no response. Some shared that she stopped moving as a defense mechanism, and others say that she heard an alarming voice from fellow squirrels, as it could be seen breathing heavily, which might be due to the terror of being attacked. However, after a while, it acted normal and took those nuts home. Bolt from the blue. If you're thinking of relaxing under a tree on such a bright, sunny day, then you might reconsider your decision after witnessing this clip. A mysterious light struck the tree in Florida that it could barely stand still, and even the branches fell down. This footage was captured from a dash cam in which rare striking was captured, which usually happens during storms. But such incidents occur when Mother Nature gets angry. This lightning bolt is said as out of the blue, as it is a positively charged type of lightning that originates from the top of a thunderstorm cloud. And it is stronger than the other, and even travels 20 miles without an apparent thunderstorm. It only flickers once or twice, as in this clip. Incredibly horrifying, isn't it? Fire twister. What an extremely chaotic situation it is! That's set on a bushfire and was alarming for residents. Take a close look at this incredibly destructive tornado caught on camera. This could be a forest fire or even a fire twister. According to our information, this was a fire tornado, referred to as a firenado, that created high devastation in Australia. Fire tornadoes are terrifying forces of nature. They're rare, but as wildfires become bigger and more frequent, they may grow more common. The firenado destroyed Kangaroo Island and blazed in the area up to 10,000 hectares. Due to the uncontrolled condition, authorities put high alert and evacuated the residents. Two-legged cow. A bizarre video took over the internet as it shows a two-legged cow with missing front legs and walking like bipeds. What do you think? Is this real or just fake Photoshop? And also, if this is real, then is there any injury behind this? Or is it just by birth? Let's find out. This clip was from Indonesia a few years back. It seems disturbing for the calf, as it kept stumbling and wobbling around. But anyhow, it managed not to fall for long, till the video ended. According to the story, it is said that this incident happened by birth. The topless man seemed to be its owner, who was either asking the cow to go play or sit around or pushing away. Genuinely distressing condition. We feel bad for this poor soul. Mysterious swarm of ducks. What the duck? Now, what do these feathery friends want? Was this mysterious behavior for a specific reason? Or is it about the car or about the person inside it? Well, we're curious too. This creepy video was captured in China recently in February 2023. It showed ducks circling around a car, and not just 5 or 10. I mean, there are even hundreds of them. Now, as for other guesses, it might be possible that they've forgotten their way for a while. According to the sources, they only blocked the traffic for a few minutes, after which they went on their way. But the duck keeper has another factual reason that is their normal behavior. Well, now that's just too weird. A hair-raising moment was captured in Pakistan last year and left everyone baffled, as it has something really scary to show. This clip started with a healthy boy walking towards the pile of water bottles. Suddenly, he began to look at something and started punching in the air, as if he was attempting to fight off some invisible force. Trying to keep the unseen object away, he staggered and fell to a pile of barreled water. After twitching on the ground and twisting in a strange posture, he suddenly became unconscious. Watching their fellow in such a bizarre condition, a group of other workers came over to help him. But it was too late for him, as his soul had almost departed from his body. This terrifying clip soon after was shared online and quickly went viral, as people started speculating that the man was actually hit by a ghost or some devil spirit. Others claimed that he might be an epilepsy patient, while a few more suspected it was an encounter with the angel of death. Really something terrifying, or simply an epilepsy attack? I'd like to hear it from you guys, so don't forget to let us know by commenting below. Bird flying with eel. Who said that toothless birds cannot have great chewable food? Well, this clip will show you another mode of having food instead of directly from your mouth. Back in 2020, a photographer in Maryland surprisingly got his dollar's picture when he witnessed a heron in the sky with its lunch. Later on, he found out when he checked the shots closely at home. In reality, that was an eel. Yeah, you heard me right, an eel, which the bird was chewing directly from its gullet hole. This picture demonstrates how that mysterious situation ended up, where the heron sat on a tree, and even that eel did not look alive, as it can only survive a few hours without water. Fish trapped inside a jellyfish. Did a jellyfish swallow that little fish, or what? Let's get to know about this mystery of a fish inside of a jelly belly. This amazing footage was captured by an Australian marine photographer. Even though he himself wasn't clear if the jellyfish had tried to eat that fish or not, he was actually amazed to see a fish inside of the fish, and both of them were propelling. Some said that this outrageous act of science is called commensalism, in which one animal will get benefited while the other neither gets harmed nor takes any benefit. Others said that the empty structure of jellyfish was used by that tiny fish to protect itself like a shield from predators, as predators don't normally attack jellyfish. What astounding jellyfish armor! Speedy turtle. You all must have heard about slow and steady wins the race, in which a turtle is quoted as an example for being slow yet eventually winning a race. But wait, this turtle decided to turn the pages by rewriting the stories. Don't believe me? Well, look at this yourself. A young man was heading towards his home when he came across a turtle on the ground outside the water. The turtle saw the guy coming towards him and maybe got some bad vibes, as the turtle then turned slowly and moved on the hyper-fast mode in the water. Whoop!
Wow, that's fast.
Netizens suggested that it was a type of soft-shell turtle that is naturally fast. Rabbits must be in shock after watching this one. Thank you very much for watching the video. Do like and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to not miss any of the upcoming amazing videos. Thank you once again.